Hello, everyone. Welcome to our first community meeting. Oh, nope. Yeah, our first community meeting of the America's Time Zone in May, even though it is May 24th. We have been doing a lot behind the scenes. I just got back from KubeCon. Nick was there as well. We had an amazing time there, and we're excited to get back in the swing of things with you all here and tell you about the amazing stuff that we're working on with Contour. If you don't know, the community meetings are a chance for us to meet synchronously and chat about everything that's going on with Contour, from announcements to support from the maintainers. Anything that you might want to know, you are welcome to come to our community meetings and check out all that information. So thank you to those of you who are here, and for those of you watching the recording. We appreciate you and would love to see you here more. So with that, I want to start with uh, our status update. So let me share my screen and hand it over to, is it Sanjay, are you gonna do them?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We recently released Contour 1.21 in the little break that we had right before from community meetings right before KubeCon. Thank you. Shout out to Steve for cutting the release and getting everything sorted for that. And big shout out to all the contributors to Contour 1.21. Got the list right there of the GitHub handles. And also thank you for all the contributions that have been coming in after Contour 1.21 and all the PRs and everything. Seems like we've gotten a little bit of an uptick in community contributions lately, which has been really good to see. Yeah, thank you to everyone for using Contour and contributing and everything. I guess with the 1.21 release, we could maybe highlight some features that
Sure.
we've
Yeah.
put out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, this sort of major changes section is maybe one to keep track of. We're now exclusively publishing our container images to the GitHub container registry. People may have had noticed in the past that there's been uh, rate limiting issues with using like the Docker registry exclusively. So we're now moved to the GitHub container registry. Hopefully that should make it a little bit easier for everyone to pull down images and whatnot without being authenticated and everything. Yeah, Steve, did you want to talk about your changes around the gateway provisioner?
Yeah, sure. So we wanted to make sure that we had a kind of a implementation of Gateway API that would be conformant and would be able to pass the conformance tests. And a big part of that is being able to actually kind of dynamically provision gateways. So as gateway custom resources are created with a certain set of listeners and host names, to actually have the kind of the underlying proxy infrastructure be spun up dynamically for those things. And so we took a lot of the operator code that we had, the Contour operator code, and moved it into the Contour repo into a new command called Gateway Provisioner, with a number of changes. And so this new command is something that you can optionally install into your cluster if you are interested in this functionality. But it's basically a controller that sits there and watches for gateways to be created that have a Contour controller string, and dynamically spins up Contour instances and Envoy instances to kind of implement the gateway spec. So if you are interested in kind of the fully dynamic gateway API experience, this should be pretty useful. It's definitely key for us to be able to pass the existing gateway API conformance tests. It was kind of, it was a big new set of functionality in 1.21. And so we're looking at it as kind of an alpha feature. And we certainly need to all, as a maintainer team and community, come together and figure out what we want to do going forward in light of some other things going on around Gateway API with it. But for now, if folks are interested in experimenting with Gateway API and want to see what this looks like, I would definitely encourage you to check it out. There are a number of entries in this changelog that cover some of the functionality that that the Gateway Provisioner offers.
Yeah, amazing. And we'll definitely like link folks to these release notes so that they can get more in-depth understanding of some of the things that you're talking about. Awesome. And then I think Steve, you're pointing out that the recordings are not showing up on YouTube.
Yeah, I was
So-
just looking at that and didn't actually see any of the recent ones in the
Okay.
playlist or in the org. So we definitely need to address that.
Yeah. I will work on that and get them up. And then once we figure out what's going on, especially with today's, we'll upload that to YouTube and tweet it out, let folks know that they can come and check out the community meeting recording from today so they can learn about our 1.21 release. All right. Is there anything else that we wanted to chat about before we head out? Okay. Well, it was lovely seeing you all. It's great to be back from KubeCon, and we'll see you at our community meeting in a couple weeks. Take care. Bye.